Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm coming to you pretty late tonight for this next movie review for The Fall Guy, the 2024 movie that I watched with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. So give me a second, I gotta pause the video real quick, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My sister's cat had to get out of my room. He was getting annoying. He didn't know what he wanted to do in my room. So basically, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this 2 hour and 7 minute movie for The Fall Guy, the 2024 film, and let you know my thoughts on this film overall as a whole. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, with what I watched with this film, Ryan Gosling plays a stunt devil named Coles Bevers or whatever his name, Swevers or something. Excuse my coughing, just still getting over a cold, but it's finally breaking up. It's just taking some time. But still, with what I watched with this film, I I was kind of impressed with this film. It's a good movie. I wouldn't say one of the best movies I've seen this year, but it's a good film in its own way. Emily Blunt plays the director in this film. Um, her performance was pretty good, pretty interesting, and I think the performances in here were pretty interesting enough to keep you invested in the film. Aaron Taylor Johnson plays like this guy that's trying to kill his own stuntman, and it's all set up, and he kind of makes them kind of the fall guy in a way. So pretty much he has these stunt doubles that are there to take the fall for his fuck ups, I guess. For Aaron Taylor Johnson's fuck ups. So, with what I watched with the film, the action sequences were pretty good. The premise and the storyline was interesting enough to keep me invested in the film. And yeah, like I said, the stunt double action scenes and basically the fall scenes and the car jump scenes and all that were pretty dope. So, I think this movie was a blast for most of it. There were a few critiques I had with this film. There was some comedy in this film. I didn't know if I liked per se, but I think it was interesting enough to keep me watching through the film. But the comedy scenes in the film were not as funny, and that's what the critique was. There were some punchlines that didn't really land with its comedic films, but I think comedic moments. But I think with this film, it tried to be entertaining and funny in its own way. But some of the funny moments kind of were subtle humor and just only lasted for a second. And there were like two funny parts in the movie. But execution wise, this movie was a good movie. And if I were to give this movie its deserved score, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's a good film. We'll be on my decent to good films of 2024 by the end of the year. Sorry about the background noise. That's my phone going off. Or phones going off, basically. But I will be returning to you for more movie reviews. I think the next one is Tear It that I'm going to be watching. That's the next film, and then Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will be the next one after. So I'm getting into the May releases now. So almost the summer releases is where I'm at right now. So Bad Boys Ride or Die will be happening in due time before October, hopefully. But I'll let you know when I can get around to that. But other than that, 8 out of 10 for The Fall Guy. It was actually a good film. The action sequences were interesting. The execution of the film played out in its own way. It made it an interesting watch. So, with that being said, it's not going to be on my best movies, but it's a good film in its own way. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this movie review tonight, and thanks for watching. Have a good night.